see the stars. I hear the rolling thunder. Thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art! Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art! Eke akua nani kamahao now no ana kahomu wanei mena hoku kauila kahekili ho ike ana iko mana he mele au ika ho'ola he nani no he nani no he mele au ika ho'ola he nani no he nani no
First of all, thank you, mahalo for the honor. Oh my goodness. The hula girl can talk. I've missed being here. I've been on the mainland for about 8 years, helping my daughter, and we moved home last year, and the adjustment has been beautiful. How good it is to be home. How good it is to be home. You know, our kindness, I just want to tell you before we do our meditation that our kindness is so evident, ever more evident to me after living in Las Vegas. I have shed many tears of gratitude over being called auntie Auntie, can I help you put your groceries in your car? Auntie, let me do that for you. I get in the car and I just say, oh my goodness, thank you. We are Hawaii. We are Hawaii. We are aloha. I just want to tell you that the very first time I was brought to Unity by a friend, I sat in a chair right by the exit, not to be in the building. Why? Because I was raised Catholic, and I didn't want a mortal sin. I didn't want to go to a non-Catholic church. And I had to go to confession, so there was no getting away with it. Funny thing happened. God, in his wondrous ways, had the minister walk out. His name was Stan Hampson. I swear he looked at me and he said, "You are a beloved child of God, in whom he is well pleased." That's how I felt. That's how my heart felt. That's how my mind felt. And since then, I have known that our love for God should have no labels. Because regardless of what church or religion you claim to follow, if you're not kind, it's not working. Now, I just needed to tell you that because I remember my first time. But at the end of that service, I saw back there a priest that I had gone and helped at Star of the Sea. A priest was here, like frosting on the cake. You know, to me that was permission, absolved. No 5 Hail Marys and 10 Our Fathers. Although I love to say those anyway. All right, so now it's time for meditation. And because of my age, we may deviate from this carefully prepared, but that's okay. I love Alicia and Johanna and everyone involved with this church. So our meditation, I would invite you, please, to close your outer eyes. Get quiet. Take nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Hold a minute. Exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. Exhale. Our meditation today is called wholeness. Imagine that all of your trying, your working, and striving has been completed. Imagine that you have within you all of the awareness and tools that you need to live a life of joy, a life of creativity, success, and love. Imagine. You don't have to pass any more tests or prove anything to anyone. Imagine that you have the abilities and credentials to offer healing and support to others. These imaginings are much closer to the truth. Never stop. Imagining and to become whole. And now, my beautiful soul sister, Melvin, has an offering for you to continue to imagine.
Shackled by a heavy burden, 'neath the load of guilt and shame, and the hand of Jesus touched me, and now the same. He touched me, oh, he touched me, and all the joy that floods my soul. Something happened, and now made me whole. Since I met this blessed Savior, since he cleansed and made me whole, I'll never cease to praise him. I'll shout it while eternity rolls. Oh, he touched me. He touched me. And all the joy that floods my soul. Something happened, and now I know he touched me and made me whole. He touched me, oh, he touched me, and all the joy that floods my soul. Something happened, and now I know he touched me and made me whole. He touched me and made me whole.
Am I on? I feel so blessed. I see you. I see you, my beloveds. I see faces that I have loved for many, many years. Wally Amos, who on Aloha Sundays never wore shoes and let me see him out in the aisle that he also was barefoot. So many beloveds. Okay. I'm a kupuna. That's an elder. I am 83 years old. Thank you. You don't get to be this age without getting a little bit of wisdom. I'm not sure what all I'll share with you, but you guys don't have lunch plans, do you? No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much for this honor. Now that you have come, I know that love has come with you. I know. I also know it's time. See this loving face? My Nana. Nana sat back there. Kaupena Wong sat right there. Auntie Nina Tanaka and Auntie Emily Wong sat right there. Our kupuna, my mentors, my beloveds that continue to guide me. I had no idea when my dear friend Joanne Zimmerly brought me here that someone who was born and raised to be shy, my mother was shy, to be soft, to be kind, and above all, humble. Back when I was little, those things made life more peaceful. And they were good things. However, it took my being exposed to the elders, and after my mom passed away, Nana, who saw me, I had 2 sons graduate from the preschool, which, by the way, is a wonderful preschool. I learned a lot there, too, how to full cycle and other things. Nana told me, she named me Mohalapua. She told me that it meant a flower that would continually unfold, shine forth as a light, and being clear in thought and free from fear. My reaction was, whoa, I'm not sure that fits me. And Nana said, Mohalapua. That was her way when a lesson was coming. You have no idea of all that you are. Wow. Oh, I learned so much. I was a giver. I'm still a giver. And we learn at this age, it's also important to receive. Because when you learn to receive, you allow others to give. And we cannot outgive God, Nana said. We cannot outgive God, try as we might. So, I volunteered at the preschool, and I taught the little youngsters, Sassy Little Minor Bird, Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua, and other songs. And before the chapel, before the extension, there was a grass lawn. I did May Day programs with the keikis from the preschool. Nana saw this one day that she was here, and she said, Mohalapua, I want you to start sacred hula every month in church. I can't dance in church. Why not? Churches don't allow you to dance hula. Mohalapua. Where does the gift of dance come from? Who do you dance for? And who does the dancing? Do you know that that was a big change in my life? To have the courage, with my shyness, to stand up and dance hula in a church. I got several brownie points for that. Well, it so happened that the congregation apparently loved one Sunday where we had Hawaiian music. And why not? Where are we? So the first time we did, and she picked my music. She picked it, and always praise, always about praise, about our island beauty, about our gentle hearts, always dance a song of praise. That makes sense to me. Well, I got a card sent to the church with some money from someone who was here that said that her tear ducts were healed with our sacred hula. Oh, I can't accept this. What's coming? Yeah. Just say thank you. And do you know something else? Your purpose in life has to do with your hands and your heart and your spirit. I was in hotel management. I worked at the Kahala Hilton Hotel. And I went to learn Lomi Lomi Hawaiian massage based on her encouragement. And my first mentor was from Molokai, the birthplace of our incredible vocalist today. By the way, let me tell you something about Miss Melvine. The shy fan never had the courage to approach her and tell her, I want to be your friend. But I had a big brother who some of you met before his passing. He called himself my big brother, and that was Rodney Casimiro, who thought of her as the earth angel that she is. And he kept saying, you guys have to get together. You guys have to get together. And we went to his birthday party every February, but I didn't have quite the courage. Well, now that he's in the other realm and he's doing the marionettes, he put me in her path, and he put her in my path. And I know that we are connected by spirit. And she has become a blessing in my life. All I had to do was change what I deserve. I deserve you. While we're on deserving, Aloha Is was written and sung by a beloved. Mo Keali was a classmate at Kamiki High School. I loved him dearly, and we both did massage, lomi lomi massage. He did lomi atsu, lomi lomi and shiatsu. His nephew, Walt Keali, is here today. Walt? He has that Keali gift of singing, and he showed up. My precious husband, hi honey. My precious husband is in Aloha Nursing and Rehab Center at the moment. He'll be home on Monday. He's another gift of my having changed and know what I deserve. Walt and his beautiful Kehulani showed up at the nursing home last week, and Walt played a song that I love to my husband, and then he played for some other patients, and it was joy. It was aloha. That's what we do. That's what we do. So, based on going to school and learning Lomi Lomi, I then went to massage school to get the credentials. I went to American Institute of Massage Therapy, took the state test, got licensed, then I taught. Then I co-founded Hawaii Healing Arts College in Kailua on Urunio, which is still a wonderful college. And this year was the last year that I offered special classes there. Again, Nana said, do it. I cannot tell you the experiences that I had when I followed what Nana said was my purpose. The miracles, the blessings. Also, like my spiritual sister, I have taught in Russia, of all places. How did that come about, Nana? One week she said, you know what? Let's all of us women in unity write letters to the women in Russia. Tell them, you know, they've got politicians banging their shoes on the table, making a lot of ruckus, but they're women and they're mothers. Let's write women in Russia love letters from us saying, we know your heart. We are women too. So we did. Planted a seed. A couple years later, I get a call. A lady from where? Russia. I want to meet you. I want to bring you to Russia and teach us to do Hawaiian healing. So there I went. Harsh. The women didn't smile. After class, I taught them hula, and I had to teach them how to smile. Really, life was hard. And my precious husband, who has a gift of mild temperament and loving, helped with the men, because they too were raised to go to war and be strong. And when sometimes this Zamar sings, "How could anyone ever tell you?" Well, that song has a deep meaning for me, because whenever I teach, my goal, besides what I teach, is that my students feel empowered at the end of class. And I played that song and went and touched every Russian man in Siberia. To the last one, they cried. They cried. And my husband held them and said, "I am so glad you were born, and I'm proud of you." People, who are you and what's our purpose? We're in this beloved, beloved land called Hawaii. There's no accident. You know what you have? You have smiles that heal. You have hugs that heal. You have music that heals. So, anyone looking for, okay, I got to jump around because I have so much I want to share. Okay, anyone looking for the perfect relationship? Okay, all I need is one. Two, three, two. Okay, good. Listen up. Listen up. I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't go through some of life's fires and challenges. Oh, before I tell you that recipe, you can laugh now, but you're going to come to me sometime and say, "Guess what? I've been through a few experiences in life that were painful, haven't we all? For our growth and our lessons, and how we learn here to forgive, to let go, forgive and let go." Okay, so I was forgiving and letting go at one point, and I was losing weight visually, and the congregation noticed. And one woman from back there by the blue shirt came walking forward at the end of the service and said, "I want to give you this recipe. When you are ready, use this for your perfect spiritual partner." I read it. Ooh, it made sense to me, but I wasn't ready. I put it in my nightstand. Here goes. And you can find me if you need me to repeat it or send you the recipe. I, your name, deserve. So I, Brenda, deserve. Someone that I am attracted to and who is attracted to me. I deserve someone who I can love and who will love me. I deserve someone of the same basic philosophy of life that I hold. I deserve someone with whom I can grow in consciousness, and someone who is right for me right now. Not after, right? She said, everyone has to be a resounding yes. I wrote it out. I believed it when I was ready. It took me a bunch of years. And I felt ready. And I manifested the most beautiful man, my husband, Robert, who's watching from bed. It's okay, honey, you'll be home soon. Who himself is an ordained minister, who shares the same path with me. So that's a recipe. All right, now, that covers one thing. Okay, so it's time. There's a lot of noise out there, isn't there, in the world and in our country? A lot of noise. I have a chant that I use in teaching all of my classes, and it calls for us to be in a place of unity. You see that triangle? Oh, that's me. My son Barkley drew that. That triangle is unity. In order, and with that, we get unity when we revere first and foremost God, and then mankind, and then the earth and nature. If we have the right reverence for our spiritual power, God, and we treat one another with love, mankind, and we nurture and nourish and protect nature, we build mana, spiritual power. Add to that pono. Pono means living righteously, always telling the truth, and always doing what's right. If we have this lokahi triangle in our minds, if we act in pono, and if we cherish our mana, our lives will unfold beautifully. So let me tell you this. I want all of you to unite today by my Ikekahi chant. I can't chant right now because I had some throat issues recently, but I just can tell it for you. E ho'okahi, kahi mana'o. Let us bring our minds, our thoughts, and our knowledge together as one. E ho'okahi pu'uvai. Let us bring our hearts together as one. E ho'okahi ma'alama pono. Let us all have a deeper understanding of truth. What is true? You know it. You feel it. E ho'okahi aloha mau. Let us bring together enduring, infinite, non-judgmental love for one another. one consciousness connects us all. Now, the last thing that I will share with you, even though I could, in fact, stay here for a while, I won't, because you're going down there, and I have a wonderful luncheon to go to today. Everything today has been blessed. And I just want you to know, I'm looking around and I see faces that mean a lot to me. And I see faces I haven't seen in a while. Before I end on Nana's last word, my beloved soul sister is going to sing a song that's about seasons. It's time. We're in the season now to attract and bring back the power, the love, and the manao, and the knowledge and the wisdom of our island. We have all that we need right here. As an elder, my feeling, and Nana's proud of me, Mohalapua, she's proud of me. My feeling is, let's not look to bring in a senior minister. Let's not look to bring in someone who doesn't know our island ways. Let's bring in from our rich and deep cultural heritage. Thank you. I feel that so strongly. And I want you to know, I really feel it's time. And when that happens, I'll be back. I'll be back to love, to guide. You know, Mary, where are you? There you are. This sweet lady right there. I taught, and I will again if you want me, hula to women who didn't think they could dance because they had 2 left feet, wore glasses, had big hips, goodness knows, all the reasons that got lost, and we had a blast, and then they danced One Aloha Sunday. I would love to see that happen again. I would love, and I will do it. Okay, so Nana, now this is important because I've been through cancer, a cancer journey. I went through the fire. My husband said I came out pure gold. And if I had known or remembered sooner that Nana said, do not allow anything to eat at you. What's eating you? What's eating you? Do you have any issue that's causing you angst, causing you pain, causing you to hurt? Let it go. Forgive. Forgive. So I learned that lesson. It took me a bit of learning, but I did, and we all do. Okay, so Nana says, guard your thoughts. Keep them free from doubt and fear, accepting only good. Prepare your mind to receive the best that life has to offer. Become increasingly aware of the one presence, the one life, the one spirit, which is God. All sense of limitation should have no place in your consciousness. No place. Everything is possible to you according to your acceptance and the way spirit works through your belief. What do you think? I believe in you. I'm part of that stained glass. I have a thank you up there to Nana and to Nina and to Emily, the beloveds. Pali Jae Lee wrote Tales from the Rainbow. She and her husband, Coco Willis, sat down where we used to have speakers and they could listen, except for Aloha Sunday when Coco was willing to come up. We have Marcia, who wrote Quest, a wonderful book. Super talented, has another book coming out. We have so many. We have the best accountant and financial planner in the house. And she's not gonna like that I point to her. And she shook her head. Okay, never mind. My beloved student who's at the Kahala Hilton. You want a Lomi Lomi to end all Lomis? Lala, Kamalani. So many of you that I love and that I know this philosophy goes with whatever your heart believes, as long as it's a higher power of purity and love. We are aloha, all of us. Will you rise up to the cause now? Will you? Because, as my beautiful friend will sing, it's time. Okay? It's time. I love you.
Before I start, I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here. I haven't been to this church for a long time when my friend Bob Nelson was here. And it's nice to be here, and it's so nice and lovely to see all of you. The song I'm about to sing is A Time for All Seasons. I just want to share something with you. I was in Tahiti, in Bora Bora, in my bungalow that was over the water at that time. And that particular time, that's when they had that big tidal wave in Thailand. And I was praying for all those people, and I wrote some songs. And I have a spiritual album out. And when I thought I'd open the Bible, close my eyes, and point and sing about whatever I'm seeing. And when I saw this, A Time for All Seasons, I did 2 songs like that. And the other song is called Listen to My Voice, but that I composed. But this one here, I wrote the music to this. Just a one-time thing. I recorded it, and it came out to what you're going to hear. A Time for All Seasons, which has a great message.
A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to harvest. A time to time to heal, a time to tear down, and a time to build, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. A time to scatter stones, and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace, and a time to let go, a time to gain, a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to throw away, a time to break, and a time to mend, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace, a time for love, and a time for peace. Mahalo.
Thank you, Malvine.